All right, cool. So, Baldwin Hills, we're in the lower section of Baldwin Hills Park right up the street. Baldwin Hills Village right over there eventually became the Village Green. Baldwin Hills Village established 1941. So they built most of these area community buildings right about World War II, and it was completed. Became the Village Green right about the 70s. But check this building out. So some people look at buildings like this and they don't have questions. They're like, well, it's just a building. That's all it is. But it's more than just a building. This used to be the Baldwin Hills Theater, which was actually my favorite theater in Los Angeles. I know I've mentioned the Grauman's Egyptian, and it is my favorite in Hollywood. This is my favorite in LA. In fact, I saw Time Bandits for the very first time at this theater. Now, of course, you have these other businesses occupying the space, but yet it maintains the exact same structure pretty much for the most part that it had when it was built in the 40s. You can see the arch, that's where the screen was on this side of the building. 1949, when this area pretty much was mostly a white community, and I'll post a video about that in the description box. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna loop around to the front so you can see this and get this in your mind, okay? I'm gonna point out some hand and footprints. They don't only exist in front of the Chinese theater, there's more. Let's go check it out. So of course, change happens. Like I said, some change is good, some change is bad. It depends on how you look at it, depends on your perception, but I really wish this was still the Baldwin Theater. It shut down in 1994, and then Magic Johnson opened up his theater, the Magic Johnson Theater, where the Crenshaw Mall is, and I'll probably talk about that later on in later episodes, but the hand and footprints are right over here. How you doing, my man? We got hand and footprints of Marvin Gaye, Louis Gossett Jr., Pam Grier, Madge Sinclair, who played Eddie Murphy's mother in Coming to America, and you can see it right here. So here's Marvin Gaye, 1990, all of these were done. Marla Gibbs, very influential woman in the business, bam. Madge Sinclair right there, 1990. You got Pam Grier, I still have a crush on her to this day. I don't know who this is. Billy D. Williams, known for playing Lando in Star Wars. And then here's the Louis Gossett Jr. Prince. And let's look around to the front. Pretty much the entrance was here. Looks slightly different. This used to be a Chase Bank. Now it's an application support center. But yeah, the Chase Bank branch that was here closed down not too long ago, a few years ago. But yeah, this is the entrance pretty much right here. There's some really awesome photographs of this place. I'll post a link, you can check it out. But it was my favorite theater. I saw The Last Dragon, Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon. I saw Coming to America, The Golden Child, Beverly Hills Cop, and a whole lot of other movies. And keep in mind, this was a black community in the 60s. When the housing covenants were lifted in the 40s, a lot of African Americans moved in. Most of them were artists, including you had Ike and Tina Turner, Ray Charles, a whole lot of greats were living in this area, so it became known as the Black Beverly Hills because of that, all right? But a lot of memories here. I love this place. My name is Armond, this is where I grew up.